to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Chamberlain.
Here.
Trustee Masterson. Here. Trustee Svadak. Here. Trustee Gratiter.
Here.
Trustee Haber.
Here.
Trustee Kumjian.
Here.
Mayor Kaplan.
I'm here too. Okay, I have a motion for approval of minutes of the Board of Trustees of August 3rd.
So moved.
Any additions and or corrections?
Page 7.
Page 7. Wait, let me get there.
I'm not the reader, but page 7, the date for the SWALCO program is in August, not July.
You should have a handmade correction on the last page. We caught that after we had sent it out.
Okay. Any others, Phil?
No.
Page 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines down in the first paragraph. It was, Mr. Glenn noted that he spoke with Jack Schwall and asked him if he knew about any unusual pump activity. I don't think it was pump activity. I think it was water level activity.
I think you're right.
That would be it.
Is that right?
Yes.
That's my only.
And we can put it, I have something.
I'm sorry?
I have something, it's not really a correction, well, sort of. I talked about this with Mike. I wasn't here last time and, because I was college visiting, and that was the only time our family could go. But at the last meeting, and it's making it in the minutes, we can put it in the last minutes or these minutes, either one. I just wanted to make sure we thanked Eileen Schoenfeld for her assistance with identifying the plants that we should move prior to the bike path construction. I just wanted to make sure the thank you was in there somewhere.
Well, why don't you give a report later today? As to what
Okay,
happened.
sure, sure.
Anybody else? Okay, all in favor of approving the minutes as amended?
Aye.
Who seconded the, you need a second?
I don't know exactly.
Nobody did also.
Gratiter.
And I
No,
abstain.
I first.
Who you first, you did?
I first.
Okay, oh, sorry. I'm moving too fast. All right, yeah, welcome home. Treasurer's report.
Okay, overall fund balances, not a dramatic change. The gross number is down about 70,000 since the June report. The available funds are still hovering right about 14 million as the SSAs are slowly being depleted. So more of our funds are becoming in the available category, which I know that's the number we want to watch. As far as activity in the past 30 days, we had the CDARS program. We are staggered in our maturities there. We had $361,000 come due, which prior to talking to Northside Community Bank, we were going to pull it out of there completely because they were not participating in the program anymore. I don't know what they did or what their relationship was, but they decided to re-up and offer us the program. And as far as convenience and the safety of spreading our CDs out at probably close to 20 different banks, there's nothing else that tops it. But like I said, prior to their being part of the program, the fees and everything, ridiculous. So we rolled the 361,000 at a whopping 1.1%, and we did go with the 1-year category. We have a bigger decision to make in November because we'll have 1.5 million coming due at that time. That right now, some of it is only earning 1.73, but there's a portion of it, about half of that, that is earning 4.08%. So we're going to start to see a change in the overall yield, but given our investment parameters, there's not a lot of options.
Is that money in CDARS now?
Yes, it's there now, and it's coming due November 12th and 13th.
That's what we're talking about.
Right. The competitive rate in IPTIP, which has always been our safety net, is not 1, but 0.178. So it's virtually, we're almost paying them to hold the money at this point. Wells Fargo still has a good yield. That money's been invested over time. There's a little bit higher fees, but the management of it is good. So we have 2.5 million at 4% and 1.3 million at 3%. The other substantial investments, we do have a $250,000 CD at Northside that's at about 2%. Oh, and by the way, I know we had talked about this in other discussions. For those that aren't aware, the $250,000 FDIC base was final. It is permanent. It is not a temporary situation, so we don't have to look at different timelines and horizons for when it might go back to 100,000. The money we had at what is now Ameriprise, we did go and we did secure the $250,000, let's call it a market rate CD, which is going to be tied to the stock market on a 3-year window. So we'll have another $300,000 there, and I'm still looking at CD rates, but I think we should come out somewhere between 1.6 and 2.3 on those, depending on a 2 or 3 year horizon. So that's really where we're at with which kind of adds up to our 14 million of available funds. The bulk of it is sitting in IPTIP still. I shouldn't say that, yeah, about half. They're the largest investor. So.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Again, welcome home. Urban Forest Management, you're on the agenda for later.
I'm on the agenda for later. The only thing I would comment I would make at this point is we just finished our second gypsy moth trap count. And I think Kirsten's working on the spreadsheet, but I think we're going to have about 12,000 less insects this year than we had last year. So it's down significantly. And I think our highest trap count was somewhere around 175 ratings or so, down from the 1,800s we had last year. So,
Thank you. Engineers report.
I have nothing right now.
All right, Russ.
The only thing I've got was, I spent a couple of days went out looking for, since our last new ordinance about the deer fence wrapped around trees. I wrote up nine ordinance violations with that, included it. So, and Chuck and Todd and Kristen, they're going to be doing the Dutch elm tree disease and stuff. So I'm doing front yards and what I can catch from the street, and as they walk through the forest, they'll be catching anything else that they see. So we're working on that right now.
ZBA? Land Commission report? Police report?
Since the August 3rd meeting, we responded to 4 911 hangups, 7 accidents, 20 burglar alarms, 2 animal complaints. We've assisted the fire department 12 times, other agencies 4 times. We've handled 1 burglary to motor vehicle. We've installed 3 child safety seats. We've been on 1 criminal damage to property. We've arrested 3 DUIs. We've been on dispute, 1 driving complaint, fingerprinting assignment, 1 fraudulent activity, 2 car lockouts, 1 missing person found pretty quickly, and 9 motorist assists, 1 noise disturbance, 1 parking complaint, 2 public assists, 13 suspicious circumstances, 10 case reports, 1 crime prevention notice. We made 87 traffic stops, and 50 persons were issued 94 citations, and we're currently watching 10 houses for people who run.
What is the condition of the resident that was hit bicycling on Deerfield Road a month or 2 ago?
I talked to his son-in-law last week. They were moving him to, I think, some kind of nursing home, but still not good. And they don't know if he's going to get better or not. They're still hopeful.
Thank you.
Would you keep us posted on that, because there's a lot of interest in that?